Who was the weirdest soldier you fought alongside with? Corporal Danny Books Chen in Afghanistan, 2018. This guy carried a backpack full of poetry books instead of extra ammo. While we're loading magazines, he's reading Shakespeare sonnets out loud during downtime. Everyone thought he was completely nuts. Here we are in Kandahar province, and Books is quoting Emily Dickinson during patrol briefings. The other guys started calling him Professor and rolling their eyes whenever he pulled out another book. Books would sit in the mess tent reading Langston Hughes while we played cards. During night watch, he'd whisper verses under his breath. Thompson used to joke that Books was going to get us killed because he was more worried about iambic pentameter than incoming mortars. But Books had this weird habit of memorizing poems and reciting them during long marches. At first, it was annoying. We're trudging through 120-degree heat, and this guy's doing dramatic readings of Robert Frost. The weird part was how he always seemed to pick the right poem for the moment. When Jackson got news his girlfriend back home was cheating, Books somehow knew exactly which Walt Whitman piece would help. When Martinez was homesick, Books had a poem about family that made the guy tear up. Then we got pinned down during a firefight outside Kabul. IED went off, our Humvee flipped, and Rodriguez got shrapnel in his leg. We were stuck in a ditch for 6 hours waiting for medevac. Rodriguez was going into shock, panicking about bleeding out. Combat medic did what he could, but Rodriguez kept saying he was going to die. The kid was only 19, scared out of his mind, crying for his mom. That's when Books started reciting this poem. Not Shakespeare or anything fancy, just this simple piece about courage and hope. His voice was calm and steady while bullets were flying over our heads. Rodriguez stopped panicking, started listening. Books kept going, one poem after another, like he had an entire library memorized. The rest of us found ourselves listening too, even though we were in the middle of a firefight. For 6 hours, Books kept that kid calm with nothing but words. When the chopper finally arrived, Rodriguez was stable and alert instead of passed out from panic. Later, we found out Books had been an English teacher before enlisting, lost his job when budget cuts hit his school, joined the army to pay off student loans but never stopped being a teacher. Rodriguez made it home with both legs, still sends Books a Christmas card every year with a different poem written inside. Sometimes the weirdest guy in your unit turns out to be exactly what everyone needs. Books taught us that carrying extra ammo might keep you alive, but carrying hope keeps you human.